Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Good times for all, or Zachary Zabala here if you prefer. In this video we're going to be going over this equation I had written and shared with you all a couple weeks back. It was brought to my attention by the Adam Meakin, fellow IRM member here on YouTube, that I was using a right angle triangle when in fact I should have been using an isosceles triangle. Now the difference really isn't going to make that big of a deal, but when we're dealing with math, we want to be as accurate and spot on as possible. So big shout out to the Adam Meakin. Thanks for looking out for me, cuz. Good heads up there. So here we go. As you can see, the first line does not change at all. It is Rayleigh's criterion, well-funded science. It is a fundamental limitation of every lens with a circular aperture. You have radians equals 1.22 times lambda over diameter. Now lambda is just your wavelength of light, and the diameter is the diameter of your aperture, or the hole that allows the light to come through. The next line does not change either. It is how you convert radians to degrees. Did not make it up, it's just how it's done. X number of degrees equals radians times 180 degrees over pi. Now, as you can see, this next line is where I had to make a little bit of a change. I now have an isosceles triangle to the right, which I'm going to break into two right angle triangles. And I'm allowed to do that because, as you can see to the diagram to the right of that one, the angular resolution limit is equal above and below your line of sight. So anything above your line of sight that is being distorted by this phenomenon will also be distorted below in an equal amount. So I have x degrees divided by 2 equals a, or the angle we're looking for. Then the next line, of course, is just finding out the little a, which is how you do it, right angle triangle math. The little a equals b tangent. So the next part depends on your elevation. If your observer height is larger than the little a, you will use 2a, will be unresolved along the observer's line of height. Now this will happen if you're looking up in the sky, looking down at the ground, anywhere you're looking, it will be unresolved above and below that line equally. That's why we have the 2a. If your observer height is less than a, and you are looking parallel over a water or any other flat surface, you will use a plus your observer height, and that will be unresolved from the bottom up when looking parallel over a flat surface or water. This is why the bottom of boats disappear. This is why the bottoms of buildings seem to be cut off. This is an optical phenomenon that is a fundamental limitation of any lens with a circular aperture. I have to say it again. It is a fundamental limitation of any lens with a circular aperture. So again, big shout out to the Adam Meakin. Great job, cuz. Good looking out. And that's it, folks. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Good times for all here, signing out. As always, thanks for watching.